Tonight, Veterans in Focus looks at an organization that is committed to hiring veterans and serving the community. Corpus Christi's police department has a strong veteran presence, and our Veterans Issues reporter, Greg Chandler, joins us now live in the studio. I love to see this story, Greg, because there are so many veterans who are part of CCPD, right?
Yeah, that's right, Katya. In fact, well over 100 veterans serve in the department, and that's more than a quarter of CCPD officers who have served in the military. And while they all have their own experiences, their stories are similar.
As police officers, we're servant leaders. We're there to assist our public, our community, our family.
Finding a veteran among the Corpus Christi Police Department isn't hard. All you have to do is start at the top.
If it wears a uniform, then it falls underneath me.
Assistant Chief David Blackman has been with the department 32 years, but if it were up to him, he'd have joined sooner.
I knew that getting out of high school that I wanted to do something where I was serving my community and stuff, and I wanted to be a police officer when I was in high school. Unfortunately, my age prohibited me from doing that. Instead,
Blackman joined the Army in 1986. He served as a cavalry scout for the National Training Center's opposition force.
We would be the enemy when other divisions came out. You want to make sure that you're on your A game, that you're bringing everything you can to the fight, because their lives may depend on it.
Like Blackman, more than a quarter of CCPD officers are veterans.
The number of veterans we have on this department, and they all have stories to tell.
The reason I decided to go airborne was because I was afraid of heights.
Stories like senior officer Josie Orzak's.
My first jump, I was so scared. I probably cried right before I went out the door.
Orzak's been with the department 16 years, now working as a canine officer. Her story is similar to Blackman's.
I've always wanted to be a police officer, but I could not be a police officer at 18.
Instead, she also joined the Army and served with the 82nd Airborne Division. She says it's inspiring to work with so many fellow veterans.
It's kind of like we have a bond. We've all been through the same thing, similar instances rather.
In hindsight, like I said, it was probably one of the best decisions that I've made.
While both Chief Blackman and Officer Orzak are both Army veterans, all branches are well represented in the department. And get this, even Chief Mike Markle is a veteran himself. He was a medic. For Veterans in Focus, Greg Chandler, Chris 6 News.